How are y'all doing? Thank you for stopping by. Today we got something special. We're going to be doing a live watch party and reaction to the new 15 minutes of Elden Ring gameplay that Bandai Namco just dropped. I have my friend here, Max, with me. As always, she's going to be giving me the ones and twos on this. She is a huge fan of these From Software titles, and I am more of a novice, so I'm glad to have her expertise here. Max, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I haven't beaten all
Compared
of
to
them, but
me, you're an expert.
yeah,
You
relatively speaking,
you
sure.
actually have the patience to sit down and play these games, unlike I
Yes.
have been. The only From Software title I've really picked up was Dark Souls 3,
Yep.
because I just love the world of that, and it was really fun to explore. And I didn't beat the game. I don't even think I got to the halfway mark, but I did a lot of exploring, and it was fun. But this game, for me, is probably the first time I've ever been like excited for a From Software title. Not just because of the hype around it, but I mean, this world just looks beautiful. It's open, it's big, it's vast, and it's a new IP, so it's something new that I can jump into. But yeah, those are my thoughts
Yeah.
on it. I'm excited for this. What about you?
Yeah. We've been talking about this game for a long time.
Yeah, we have.
Back to our Baked Beans podcast a
Yeah,
couple months ago. Anytime that we get like even a crumb of information about this, we have to talk about it.
right.
I definitely think that they're kind of like lifting back the veil of like edgy darkness that like was Dark Souls,
Right.
and giving us a little more of a commercially successful game here.
Right.
I think it's a little more inviting for newcomers, like you said. This looks like a very open and beautiful world. It doesn't look like old and decaying like the Dark Souls world was, and it wasn't wet and gory like the Bloodborne world was.
Right.
And it's not like feudal Japan normally. I wouldn't say it's like mainstream popularity, but like high fantasy seems to be more
Yeah.
of like Western, like the Western worlds
Right.
want more like high fantasy stuff, especially like with the big boom of like D&D
Mm.
that's been coming around the past I don't know 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited to see more of this game because the last time we talked about this, God, it was like it had to have been like 6 months ago.
Something like that.
And there were a lot of like really interesting bits that got showcased in that first trailer that we saw
Mm-hmm.
that we didn't really get a good explanation of what it was going to be.
Right.
Like the whole horse thing, the vaulting,
Yeah.
how open is an open world
Mm.
Souls game going to be? So I hope we get some a little more in-depth analysis of what the world's actually going to look
Yeah.
like and what the mechanics are going to be.
And that's what I was going to point out is this is the first time we've actually seen raw gameplay outside of a trailer setting, with a lot of editing, and flashy stuff and what have you. But my main thing, what I want to see is how big is this world? I would love to see some map action. I want to see them open a map, give me some layout of the land, give me a scale of how big this place is, and then I definitely want to know more about mounts, how you summon them, how you get them, or if they are something you call, something you summon, how you jump up and down, if it's set points that you're doing this vertical movement, or if you can just do it at any cliffside, you can jump up on it,
Yeah.
which I'm going to lean towards it's probably just set places. I can't imagine a From Software game being as easy as just being able to jump over mountains. But,
Right.
hopefully all this answers our questions. Are there any more points that you're looking for in this, or are you ready to jump into this and
Uh,
see what we got?
no, I think that pretty much covers expectations.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to get into
Yeah.
it.
So this is going to be about a 19-minute and 17-second runtime, says on the video, but I think only 15 minutes of it is going to be gameplay. So I'll do a countdown and we can start the video at the same time. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, dope. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go.
Hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. In this video, we'll show some footage
You got
of
somebody
our new
talking in
action
your ear?
RPG,
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Okay, cool.
We hope it helps
Just wanted
to
to make
convey
sure we're
a
in the
little of this
same
title's mood.
They just
video.
talked about mood and gameplay, right, for you?
I think so, yeah.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Elden Ring is set here. in
I
the
can't get
lands
over how
between.
beautiful this game looks.
Yeah.
Now, this is looking like the
This is
area
a
we've
site
already
of
seen.
grace, acting as a place of rest for the player.
Okay, well, we have bonfires.
Yep, that's our bonfire. I was just going to say.
Rays of guiding light.
Okay, so they have things
Oh
that
my
can...
God.
Oh, wow.
Of
What
course,
the
That thing
fuck?
just spawned out of the...
whether to follow this
Is that an
course
oxen that just
or to
spawned?
explore in a different direction.
I guess that answers the question on how you get mounts.
Yeah, you just fucking farted out your ass.
Yeah. You know, something right here real quick. Those enemies didn't just turn and start attacking you right away. They kind of just
Yeah,
ignored
they-
them.
They weren't super aggro.
That's interesting. Yeah.
They looked very stationary.
Mm-hmm.
Like they weren't even like moving. So oh my god!
That one's probably aggroed.
Ymir, is that you?
Ymir. Right off the bat. I bet you this is the first boss you fight. Okay, you look
Not
like
seeing
you're
a
doing
health
nothing
bar.
there. Yeah. I wonder if they have the HUD turned off for this or if there really is no HUD.
There's got to be a HUD.
Yeah. That's cool.
Be really
What he just
weird.
did right there. Yikes, dude. You gotta block that. Oh, you gotta block that, dude. That's a rough look.
Honestly,
there we
I
go.
don't think there's any blocking a dragon headbutting you.
Yeah, it's a little silly. Oh, so there's mount combat too. Very cool. You saw that sword swing on the breast of the dragon right there from the mount.
Yeah.
There's the weak spot. Got him.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. I'm digging it.
Yes, absolutely.
That
It's a
was
good
some
fight.
cool combat.
All right, that's the end of the video. We'll see you guys next time.
That's it. That's all they're giving us.
We'll see you in 2 more years when we get like another 15
Get another
minutes.
update.
Oh god, it's the pot dude.
Ah, we've seen the
Oh, I
pot,
love
dude.
these guys.
I'm so happy to see you.
Aw.
I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Yeah, definitely going back to what you said. It's definitely a much lighter world, you know?
I'll be
Yeah.
just fine.
There's going to be more stuff like this, and the fact that they're showcasing it in their first gameplay reveal, I think, really kind of highlights that.
Yeah. I think this is probably the first Souls game that I've seen that has been like this brightly lit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah,
I
he's...
thought the pot dude was dead.
No. I think the pot dude is the one that's talking.
Played, good sir.
Oh, there's not somebody inside of it?
I don't know. I
Why
can't...
is his name Alexander?
This is a fever dream.
I love him.
I know, he's great. That's an awesome character. I hope they're like in
Oh
like
my
in your
God,
ear the
he's
entire
bad.
game, you know?
yeah.
Wow.
Looks
Wow.
like there's more of those trees.
Yeah,
too.
there is, definitely. And I wonder, I'm sure they're going to have something very important to do with the story here.
Hey, there
There's
you
a
go.
map.
There's your map.
Look at
Useful when
that.
Exploring the world.
Oh
and it's
my
populated by
gosh.
acquiring map fragments.
Looks pretty big.
Oh, it's still going. Are you kidding me? This is cool.
And don't show us everything.
We can
Nah,
use
show me
markers
everything.
to customize the map, such as setting reminders for the location of
Look at the
crafting
different
materials
biomes
or
and
dangerous
stuff. You can
enemies.
see different terrains, different biomes. It looks like they have markers for those big trees.
It's a little weird that the cartographer was like, yeah, let's
Beacons
draw in
can
the
also be
fog.
placed to help with orientation.
The fog's not always gonna be there. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did
Beacons
you do
placed on the
that?
map appear in the world.
Oh, good. Okay, so this is shaping up to be a lot more like Breath of the Wild than I.
Yeah,
than I
this is
anticipated.
very. This is much bigger than I'd initially thought because we've only seen really gameplay in one small area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Spirit
now,
spirits can be used
which I'm
while
assuming
lost
now is
to
that
launch
starting
high into
area,
the air.
and this is going to be your
This
main
allows for
area.
stress-free traversal of areas with a great deal of verticality.
So yeah, it looked like it was set point right there for
Right.
that jump. Ooh, lightning, weather effects. So there are environmental effects going on here.
I wonder what all those little doodads in the ground.
Yeah, I don't know.
that seemed like there was something else was gonna happen.
Ooh, I love this.
This is crazy.
I love that. And look at that, just gone.
It's so fluid. Are we in it? We're in a different outfit too.
Mm-hmm.
So we have outfit customization too, which is good.
Yeah.
We didn't have that in Sekiro.
Mm-hmm.
The carriage
So-
over there is carrying treasure. An opportunity too good to pass up.
Hell yeah.
We got some like
Bountiful
Ubisoft.
booty.
Yeah, we got some
Prepare for
Ubisoft
combat with
style
some item crafting,
treasure hunts on the
using
map.
materials
Let's
from around
go.
the world.
Did that pause the game?
I don't know. No, the game's still playing in the background, I believe.
Okay. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I could still hear the rain and see some movement.
Gotcha.
Ooh, we're gonna get some stealth action here. Still up.
This is very
Wow.
different.
Okay. Yeah, now this movement with the sword and the jumping and the combat, it's really showing its From Software roots here. This
Enemy
combat's very
starts to be
traditional.
broken with heavy strikes, such as when attacking from above.
Nice roll, nice roll. Oh, that took care of him quick.
A variety of unique attacks can also be interchanged between weapons.
Okay, this is starting to seem a little more like a blending of Sekiro and Dark Souls
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to combat. Because it looks like you have some abilities that you can
In
do
more perilous
besides just a
situations,
dodge roll.
we can summon spirits
Ooh.
to assist us in battle.
Look at this.
That's really cool.
Spirits
is
vary
very cool.
greatly in type, so we look forward to players experimenting.
I like how they're
finding
not
their
all the
personal
same,
favorites.
like, dude.
Yeah,
There's like 5 and they're all like different sizes.
right. But yeah, what you were saying from what I've seen, because I've watched a lot of From Software, you know, Twitch streams and stuff like that, obviously. But this game, it's very reminiscent to Sekiro in the way I just see the movements and the combat and stuff like that.
Online multiplayer can also be enjoyed with players from other worlds. from
Online
cooperative
multiplayer.
to PvP and invasions.
Yeah, I mean that was.
Yeah,
If
I had forgot they were
hadn't
announced.
done that, it would have been really weird.
Yeah.
Because pretty much every From Software game, aside from Sekiro, has some form of online
Oh wow.
multiplayer function.
Yeah. Is it ever limited, or is it pretty much straight up that they can just play the game with you?
So for Dark Souls,
Oh.
normally
Creatures
you're
stalk
either
forests,
asking for
so
help
we'll use
for
stealth
bosses,
to avoid detection.
or people invade your game and kill you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So like there's a variety of different ways that you can interact with other players in Dark Souls.
It's looking like here that this person just straight up joined though, and they're just moving around the
Yeah.
map and having a grand old time.
Yeah, they definitely look like they're probably like they're going to be a little more helpful. Like
We've
in
come
quests.
across a boss.
Oh.
in this
Kind of
area.
like hang out. That
We'll
guy.
take it on with the help.
That
of
dude's
our
scary.
co-op.
That's a big ass horse. Oh yikes! That is not a good place to fight either on the hill right
No.
there. You got to get to some flat ground.
Talk about having the high ground.
Yeah, he turned that corner quick. Damn.
It's such a cool weapon.
Yeah, it is.
It's like some kind of bone hammer.
I can't wait to see all the different types of weapons. It looks like you can use mage's staffs, dual wielding.
Hell yeah.
This dude's got a spear and a mage's staff.
I'm hoping that magic in this game actually matters.
Yeah, it looks like there's a
because-
lot of magic in this game.
Yeah. I know I keep going back to Dark Souls, but Dark Souls specifically, like, if you weren't like a pyromancer, or if you weren't a pyromancer, then like you pretty much didn't need it.
Yeah,
Your magic wasn't going to do anything. you know?
right.
And some of the divine spells, normally they do get to be really relevant, but only like in the later stages of the game. You really have to work on divination to actually use it in combat effectively.
Right.
But I'm hoping that like magic is a little more well balanced in this game, and like you said, it looks like there's going to be a lot of spells.
Yeah, a lot
to
of
work
different
with.
variety of spells for sure. Do you think they're gonna show us a like a stat tree type of deal in here?
Catacombs, caves, mines, and other dungeons can be found while out exploring the world.
Stat trees are pretty common with from software games.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they actually show us what we're looking at, because that would give us a look into how they're going to play with the magic. If we're going to have a lot of different branching things with the magic, or if it's going to be pretty linear.
Sorry, I got a little engrossed in the dungeon that we're here.
Oh no, yeah, this is awesome.
For some reason, I wasn't expecting there to be dungeons.
Oh yeah.
There's castles and yes,
That's
the
very
return
cool.
Return of the false doors. I love those so much. Oh
Oh
It's not
no.
bad. Okay.
Something's coming out though, you know that. I love the lighting of this right now. The lighting of this dungeon is absolutely incredible.
So the way that you can tell whenever you get into the game, the way that you can tell whether it's a mimic or not, the chain that's on the chest on the floor.
Okay.
If it's like zigzagged, like if it's wiggly, then it's a mimic. But if it's just like curled once, then it's a regular chest.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, I got a little excited. I thought we were gonna get some mimic action right there.
Yeah.
But it was a regular old chest.
From beyond the fog.
We gonna get some lore here?
I am Melina.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Can I help you?
And then what happens? Who is she?
I don't know. Ooh.
Damn.
Offer you an accord.
She got something going on with her eye.
I offer
Eye.
you an accord.
Oh, yuck.
We've reached Stormvale
Wow, look at
Castle,
that.
a large-scale dungeon which connects seamlessly with the surrounding Limgrave region.
Lady Dimitrescu's castle. Eat your heart out. This is where it's
know,
at.
right?
Weak shit compared to this. This is cool.
Come over here, would you?
No, I don't want to.
Who the fuck is this guy?
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would
Who told you?
advise against taking the main gate into the castle.
Okay.
It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
There seems to be a lot more NPCs in this one that aren't immediately just trying to slaughter you,
About it.
Yeah.
which I enjoy.
The castle.
With most of the other games, there are a lot of interactions. It's just they're very time sensitive.
Okay.
So like if you run through an area without like noticing them, off in the fucking dark corner that they're in,
Yeah.
once you like get a certain amount through that level or that area, like they'll just disappear and you won't ever be able to talk to them again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dark Souls is very unforgiving whenever it comes to side quests
Yeah.
and alternate timelines.
See, it looks like we're actually going into like an established little city area here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They're attacking you. That was quick. You should have listened to the guy.
Absolutely.
The main route
I don't know
seems
why I
risky,
didn't go through the big
so we'll
gaping
try
hole
entering
first.
through
I know, right? He just had to see what was up.
Pick up the shit.
I know.
dude.
I was gonna say that's
Why are you walking
frustrating.
through all this shit.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that frustrated.
Ugh.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that was
very
pretty tight.
cool spell right there. Bam, bam. Come on, show him what you got. I hope he's able to throw this dude off of the
Like
the
just
balcony
fucking
here.
Like Sparta kicked them off.
I know. I want a power like that. That's one of my favorite abilities. Is the one in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Spartan kick,
Yes.
where you just go, you find the bounty hunters going after you and they're way too high level, so you just bring them up to a cliff and Spartan kick them off the cliff.
Yeah.
So incredible.
Players
Works
enjoy getting a
every
feel
time.
for the
Every
different
time.
types of areas and coming up with suitable strategies for each.
Ooh, ooh. Okay.
Got to be quicker than that.
Yeah, so you can get jumped in this. Nice. Oh no, I don't like that at
Hell
all.
yeah. Just fucking arms.
Oh,
getting
please
stuck
just
on
push him off. God, I'm so excited because I know these games are so known for their awesome boss battles, and I just can't imagine how many boss battles there are going to be in this game, you know,
Yeah.
because it's so
Especially-
big now.
Yeah, the scope of it all.
Yeah,
Gotta get that money shot in right there.
I know, right? Got to do it for the cameras, baby. It looks like there's a lot of like ways you can move around this world. Yeah, look at that. I
Dungeons are
mean, jumping from roof
complex
to
and
roof.
multilayered, meaning they can be tackled from a number of routes.
Okay, so we got a variety.
Oh boy.
Look at this.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name.
Roger.
A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm
Is
not
it
hot
possibly
fighting for
that
the
thing
troops,
Yeah.
right there? Did you want that?
Here, you can have it.
Because I kind of wanted that.
This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Yeah, I still don't quite understand the tarnished bit. I know that it's like akin to like, you know, the mechanic in Dark Souls, but like lore wise, I'm not
Yeah.
super sure what that means.
I'm not entirely sure either.
Is there like no fall damage? Like
Yeah, I've noticed
I
that.
feel like this guy's just been jumping nimbly bimbly.
In
Oh,
this
heck,
next
here we
boss
go.
fight,
I mean, if
we
there's no
challenge one of the
fall
demigods,
damage, cool.
ruler of Stormvale,
I'm fine with that,
Godric the
honestly.
Golden.
Godric the Golden.
Oh boy. I think this is like the first actual boss fight we're gonna get to see.
Well, that's if the dragon doesn't count as a boss fight, but that one looked so easy that I'm thinking that that's like a beginning boss type of thing.
Right.
Me thy strength, O kindred.
How many arms does this guy have? That's the question.
He's got 6 fingers.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of arms then, probably. We're fucked.
Why the fuck does he have 6 fingers?
Just to...
I
God.
looked at it and I was like, that doesn't look right.
So he can pick up
Why
these
doesn't
giant
that look
battle
right?
axes. Look at this. Ugh. Oh, he has a lot of hands.
Oh,
It's this guy,
Okay.
yeah. Now I remember. This is gonna be a hell of a fight.
Yeah. Dual wielding axes.
Yeah.
Of all that is golden.
Are you now? Okay.
Even showers.
Even the showers. Look at him, little bastard. Ugh. Ooh, what did he just do to his sword there?
He put
Poison?
no, well, yeah, it's a type of a type of an effect that
Okay.
you can put on a weapon.
Oh wow, look at that.
Ooh. Oh, he broke his club.
Yeah.
Or is his club on a chain?
I like
Oh, wait, no,
this.
it's
You
on a chain.
can summon things with spells to aggro the bosses now. Has that been a thing ever in other From Software games?
In Bloodborne. You
In
could
Bloodborne?
Summon, yeah, you could summon NPCs to help you.
Okay.
Actually, I think in Dark Souls you could too as well. But you have to complete a storyline or a quest line
Yeah.
for them to actually come and help you. This is a crazy fight.
Yeah, this is a hell of a fight. This is cool.
Oh my god.
This is really cool.
Well,
Thank you for watching.
there we have it.
That was
Holy
that.
shit.
Just a brief introduction
That was,
to Elden Ring's fun.
Didn't get all the information I was looking for, but
Right.
it was still one hell of a trailer.
Yeah. Wow, that went by faster than I thought. I was so engrossed in looking at the visuals of this game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still just blowing me away how awesome this looks. So we saw dungeon gameplay, which that stands out in my mind, which I really enjoy, and I'm hoping that there's a lot of them. The lighting just looked incredible. I'm sure there's a lot of little stories to figure out in these little dungeons. I'm hoping there's like mini bosses, mid-tier bosses in all these dungeons, like optional stuff to do. So that's really exciting. But yeah, not a lot of lore. The only really dialogue we saw was from that one girl, but that didn't do anything for us.
Yeah, she basically is the the run of the mill soul. Like
Yeah.
The leveling up person. I don't ever remember what the name of the whatever they are, but like
Something like
whenever
that.
you get souls, you go to that person and like you exchange souls for levels.
Right.
And that's what I guess that's what she's going to be for this game.
So yeah, definitely want more lore, but I'm glad to have seen all this gameplay. I'll take it. Absolutely.
Yeah,
It definitely it has me hooked for sure. It just hooked me with that.
definitely got some answers to some game mechanics. I like that we got to see more of the mounts, and I hope we get to see I hope we are able to get different mounts, and we're not just like shoehorned into that yak or whatever
Right.
it was. Not that the yak's not cool or anything, but
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to get a cooler mount.
I think we have seen traditional horses in some of the trailers or previews, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong,
Okay.
but
I love that we got to see more of the pot guy, Alexander.
yeah, he's cool.
I'm wondering if if that's like a creature that we're gonna have to face later on. Like if there's like a whole bunch of them. Like if that is that like a race that we have to go fight.
There was like I remember one of the first previews of this game. They did show the pot creature moving around as if it was just an NPC, kind of sitting there waiting for you to fight it. You know what I mean? Doing his rounds in this dungeon. So I don't know if that was just a preview build or if they changed it or what. But yeah, Alexander looks like he's going to be a nice little comedic relief for the whole game. Hopefully.
I have no clue how I missed that. If that had happened in other...
It was a very quick look, because it stood out in my mind, because I just thought the design of it was so unique, and I really liked how it moved and stuff like that, and it looked creepy. Yeah. But it was just a very quick 3-second, walking through some light, you saw it. But it was like one of the first teasers they showed like a year or two ago. But
yeah. And I know this comparison is kind of like overplayed, and doesn't really make much sense continuing to compare new games to this style, but like it felt like we were watching a reskin of Breath of the Wild, honestly. But with some Dark Souls elements. The whole world looks beautiful. It's definitely going to be a bit of a change with it not being as gruesome and dark, because like the dungeons themselves, I do like the lighting, but like they looked a little clean, if you know what I mean.
The one they showed, I don't think we saw any combat whatsoever going in there. It looked like they just walked in there, grabbed the treasure, and left. So hopefully that's not what the dungeons are in this game. Hopefully we actually get a nice fight out of going into these dungeons.
I'm used to like dead bodies and like skeletal remains. I don't know. It looked cool, but like I said, it looked a little too clean. for a Souls game.
I definitely feel you there. It looks a lot different. But I do want to give kudos, because from what I understand, From Software has never made an open world game like this. Like you could still backtrack in the linear areas in their other games, but there was never an open world element. And I mean, it looks like they killed it here. I mean, this world is big. It looks fleshed out from what we're seeing. It looks like it looks huge. It looks very, very big. I mean, seeing that map and seeing where that guy was standing at the top of the cliff looking over the valley that was in front of him, it was one of those moments where you're looking like, oh my God, this is going to take me 80 hours to explore all this. I'm so excited. And, I'm just going to get so entrenched into this world. And it definitely gives you that, like you were saying, that Breath of the Wild feeling when you start at the beginning and you look out over, all of Hyrule and you're like, holy crap, this is going to be awesome. I'm so excited to jump into it. But I think they definitely showed off how big their world is in this very well. And I'm super excited to jump into that.
Yeah. One thing that you can always count on with From Software games is no two franchises under that that development team is going to be the same.
Yeah.
We might see some similar elements get thrown in, because it looks like they just took Bloodborne, Dark Souls, and then Sekiro, threw it in a blender, and then out popped Elden Ring. So,
this seems like the fever dream they've wanted to make for a long time, almost.
And it definitely seems like they took the best elements from each game and implemented them here. And hopefully they all work together well.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they're doing the best they can to open this game up to new players like me, like someone who's never been entrenched in that community before. But now, because of what we're seeing with Elden Ring, I'm hooked. I'm ready to jump into this world. I'm excited. So, you know, they won me over, and I'm sure they've won a lot of other people over.
Yeah, which is always what you want to do. You want to
Exactly.
you know, broaden your player base.
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Yeah. But that's about all I got to say about it. It's awesome. Really excited for it. Definitely going to pick it up day one. Probably play it on this stream. I would love to have you there with me to play it on stream. I know you're going to be playing it yourself as well.
I mean,
but,
we can play together.
Oh yeah, we could just play together.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you got any other closing thoughts before we close this thing out?
Bingle, bongle, bongo?
Right. No, yeah, I completely get it. But with that said, I appreciate everyone stopping by the stream. It's really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching the VOD later on, thank you for watching the VOD. And probably see you tonight with the actual game stream. But me and Max, we'll see you guys later. Peace, everybody.
See ya.